Newsbits on Internet Television International, reaching you from our Abuja studios here in Nigeria. Today, the 16th day of August 2010. Thanks for logging on. I am Oluchi Madu. In the news today, Jonathan to attend UN summit next month. Babangida officially affirms interest in 2011 presidency. Over 40 persons die in ghastly accidents. And details from the sporting world. All these in a moment. President Goodluck Jonathan is expected to join other world leaders in a 3-day summit put together by the United Nations to review the progress so far made in accomplishing the Millennium Development Goals. This will be the first visit of Jonathan to the UN. Over 100 other heads of government and leaders are billed to attend the gathering, tagged the UN High-Level Summit next month in the United States. The summit will herald the general debate of the UN General Assembly 65th session. During his visit, he will be received by the UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon at the UN headquarters in New York. To join Jonathan will be his Foreign Minister Odein Ajumogobia, who in July presided over the thematic debate of the Security Council. Also, the Nigeria's permanent representative to the UN, Professor Joy Ogwu, and the ambassador to the US, Professor Ade Adefuye, will accompany Jonathan to the summit, as some governors and ministers will be in the delegation. Former military leader Ibrahim Babangida over the weekend officially affirmed his presidential ambitions at his Minna residence. During the 2-hour press conference, he dismissed all the recurrent obstacles that have been put forward to dissuade his ambitions. The former leader also came close to apologizing for the annulment of the June 12, 1992 elections, calling it an ugly spot that one has to live with. He stopped short, however, by saying that the decision was a collective one during his regime. He expected Nigerians to forgive his regime's decision because he believed Nigeria was a godly nation that embraces forgiveness. The former president also again distanced his regime from any culpability in the 1986 killing of the News Watch editor, Dele Giwa. On a sober note, about 40 persons allegedly lost their lives in a multiple auto crash that occurred at a police checkpoint near Otedola housing estate in Berger area of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. The crash occurred after a trailer that was allegedly trying to evade police arrest rammed into a stationary vehicle at the police checkpoint and exploded. The accident, which occurred at about 12 noon, left over 19 vehicles, including 4 commercial buses, burnt beyond recognition, while several people sustained varying degrees of burns. Area H Police Commander Mr. Godwin Wobodo, an Assistant Commissioner of Police who was at the scene, told newsmen that over 20 people were killed. The Lagos State Police spokesman Frank Mba, who could not confirm the exact number of lives lost and vehicles burnt, said policemen, officials of the FRSC and LASMA were at the scene to clear the debris to pave way for the free flow of traffic. Mba said the correct figure of total lives lost will be ascertained after the debris has been removed. He also dismissed claims that the police checkpoints on the highway caused the crash as false. And now for details of what's been going on in the world of sports. First, we take a look at the CAF Championship. Heartland FC of Owerri, Nigeria was defeated over the weekend by Ismaili of Egypt. Ironically, Ndubuisi Eze, a Nigerian, was the person who scored the only goal that sealed the victory for the Ismaili team. The next game will be played at the Dan Anyam Stadium in Owerri between the same two teams. And hopefully this will give Heartland another chance to make things right, since they have not won any of their last 3 matches. They currently lie at the bottom with just 1 point. Other score lines from the championship are as follows. TP Mazembe of Congo had a 1-0 victory against Esperance of Tunisia, and JS Kabinle of Algeria had another 1-0 victory against Al Ahly of Egypt. And now for news from the Nigerian Federation Cup finals. Kaduna United are currently the Federation's Cup champions, beating hard-fighting Eyimba of Aba 3-2 on penalties to claim the prestigious FA Cup. Eyimba initially drew the game 3-3, but 3 of Eyimba's players lost their penalties. The boys of Kaduna United are the first to win the cup from the States. And that's it on News Bits for today. My name is Oluchi Madu. Thanks for logging on.